Today, we're going to talk about why Carlos Alcaraz is on a GOAT trajectory. Now, the torch hasn't just been passed, it's been seized in historic fashion at Rod Laver Arena. By defeating Novak Djokovic in a compelling four-set final on February 1st, Carlos Alcaraz has reached a milestone that suggests the greatest of all-time debate may soon need a new protagonist. At just 22 years and 272 days old, Carlos is officially ahead of the game, becoming the youngest man in history to complete the coveted career Grand Slam. Djokovic had nothing but praise for Carlos, calling him a little titan, the young Wizard of Oz. But his final bit of praise hit us the hardest: history maker. Carlos's achievement in Australia breaks an 87-year-old record held by Don Budge, signaling that Alcaraz is not merely a star, but a once-in-a-century sensation. To understand the magnitude of this achievement, consider the math of the Big Three. While fans rightly crown Novak Djokovic as the GOAT with his 24 major titles, Novak only had one Grand Slam trophy in his cabinet when he turned 23. Alcaraz already has 7. 6 majors ahead of Djokovic, 5 ahead of Roger Federer, and 1 ahead of Rafa Nadal at this exact stage of their careers. And by surpassing Bjorn Borg's record to become the youngest man to reach 7 titles, Alcaraz is rewriting the timeline of greatness. Now, that said, Novak defied the odds and came from the back of the pack to assume the mantle. In Australia, he reached his record 38th major final. He is the undisputed GOAT, and his rise tells us that what he's done by 23 doesn't determine what you're going to do by 38. Nevertheless, it's hard to deny the quality of Alcaraz's achievements. What truly separates a great player from a GOAT contender is the ability to thrive when the pressure mounts. Alcaraz is a staggering 7-1 in Grand Slam finals. That kind of mental toughness is usually reserved for seasoned veterans. Pair that with a physical resilience that is already legendary. He recently equaled Bjorn Borg's open-era record for 12 consecutive 5-set wins, a streak that included a 5-hour, 27-minute semifinal epic against Alexander Zverev, the longest in Australian Open history. Since the start of 2024, a Alcaraz duopoly has taken hold of the tour. Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner have claimed the last 9 consecutive majors, a streak of dominance reminiscent of the Federer-Nadal peak between 2005 and 2007. And if you're scoring at home, Alcaraz leads Jannik Sinner 10-6 in their career head-to-head so far. Of course, we can't know what's going to happen in the future, but the numbers don't lie. At this point, Alcaraz isn't just chasing history, he's running laps around it. If he can stay injury-free and keep up this pace for another 5 years, he's going to give the GOAT a run for his money. I'm Grace Carter. We'll see you next time.